Hey Luis, today we're in the body shop again. So we have removed a quarter glass for a 2010 RAV4. It's right there. So we're gonna remove it and reinstall, of course. So now, today we're gonna use still my cord, but the next I'm just studying the instructions for this new tool I have. Let me show you. So you gotta get really careful with this one right here. That one they call inductor. So inductor is right here. Let me just show you. So this one right here is the inductor glass blaster. So I'm gonna use that one the next time, but I'm just studying the instructions because these ones can be a little danger because they can start fire on the car or bore on the headliner or the encapsulate molding, so we have to get careful. So everything is here. So I'm just reading the instructions and I don't feel really comfortable yet to use it because I never used this kind of tools before. So I have to get very careful. But I let you know soon. I start working here. Sorry about, I have to just get the call. So now this is what happened. We have to remove this bulb right here. Is a Philip, the regular Philip right here. So remove this one here. Is another one over here is the 10mm. So I have to remove this one and this one and this one. That's because I have to open the panel a little bit and just release this one, because sometimes this panel has a bolt behind or maybe no. So something I'm going to find out right now. So remember, behind this is the airbag, so just careful. Okay, so what I'm doing now, we're going to remove, I take this one off already. So I have another one over here. It's not really big deal. Okay, right there. Now, if you remember, guys, you're in the business, an auto glass business, a long time ago, the old Sentras, they have this kind of cover. This one doesn't have any cover inside. It's gonna be outside. This is the old style, okay? So you can do, you're gonna use this one. You see the click like that. Just careful because you can break these ones. Okay. Now this one, sometimes this one is really hard, so you can use something to make a little pressure here, and you see the clip right there. I pull up, and that's it. So don't be confused as you try to take the panel inside, because that one is just a fake cover. You got a 10mm, but this 10mm is attaching the handle, so you don't have to remove it. Okay, sometimes you have to, but this one does. So let me get my 10mm. I'm a little slow because I hurt my back. Friday I fall from one car. It's really difficult work in the body shops, and another body shop I was working, they don't let me record over there, but I fell on the ground and I hurt my back, so it's killing me. But I got 2 support belts, but so I'm slow. Okay, so okay, so we remove already this stuff. So as you see here, only we have is for the jack, so we don't have to worry about that one. So now this one is gonna be loosened. You can use any kind of bar. This one, I like this one because it's a long one. Put them behind and pop. You see, this one is gonna stay inside. Okay. Let me see if there's another one. Sometimes got another one. See. So on this point, you see we got loosened. We don't have any bolt. Now we're gonna take this one off. This one, remember, is attached behind. This kind of design is to prevent the panel just pop. So that's why it's always behind. When you see airbags, your panel is going to be behind, okay? Okay, a little more. So now the inductor or the glass blaster is going to do, is going to prevent me, keep more, less work. Like if I use an inductor, I have to just take this one off. I don't have to remove any of this. So that's why I bought that one, because it's really interesting. All right, so let me make the pressure here. There you go. One more clip, and it's right there. There you go. Now here we gotta go past the panel, the bottom panel, because we have to take this one down. You see that? Little pressure here. Careful with those clips because it's plastic. There you go. Alright, so now as you see, my panel is out. Okay, so you see, that's why I'm told you. Let me right here. You see, these panels go behind this kind of, I can say clips, but this part of the headliner, and the clips gonna hold it. So that's why they design these kind of panels to support the airbags when they open any accidents. Okay, so there you go. So this part is ready. So I don't have any clips, as you see. There's no pins except for one, but it's only the guide because it's open here, so it's not a hold. So that's just to guide over here. Okay, so I'm gonna insert my tool now. So remember, in this case, when you have this kind of situation, when believe it or not, I have to clean this truck. Sometimes I don't have any time to eat. Remember, you're gonna pull a little piece of wire because it's more difficult to insert the line from outside or inside when you have that kind of this kind of shape like this one. Remember, we have to avoid the area. My line has to be behind this one, so it's going to be difficult, but you can open from here and just put the cord inside. So that's why I'm using this one. Careful with these sharps, they can sting really bad. Okay, careful with this one, they can just hook and they hurt worse. But just careful, okay? So that it was just making all the tone here. That way you cannot be catch. Alright. So now I'm gonna go from outside to inside, okay? Because that's the way I can just avoid damage my I can avoid to damage my my molding or my encapsulate, because this problem with this one, as you see, is really tight. So we have to insert that one at this point. Okay, you see how far I am, and just go in all the way. Okay, after that we're gonna protect, and they're gonna repaint, okay, all this area, but it's much better just work like this. It's gonna make you be more careful with your job, even when they're gonna paint it. You keep in mind you have to do a good job, and you're not gonna scratch it or break it. So that's why you have to go on this way all the time, even when they're gonna paint that part. Okay, okay, just pull that one there. Alright, line inside. Now we're gonna use the spider because it's smaller. My mongoose is gonna be probably a little bigger for this one, so I'm gonna use this one. Still, this core is really old, so hop is gonna make the job, and maybe it's gonna break. So I already used a couple of times because I finished the P8, so I'm using the P series, and it's more thin, more sharp, but I already used a couple of times, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna has a risk to break. There you go. Okay, remember, we're gonna just put your line inside here. And that's enough. And remember, I'm going to start probably cutting on this direction, and that's the way I have my space for my system here. Now I'm just going to lock it because that's going to prevent my line still coming out and make it more difficult insert the line. Now we're going to use, remember, the small ones, and you're going to do is insert this one here. Remember, I put some lubricant already here, so we got the line already in. And just insert the line really deep. Okay, this one. There you go. So this is the way. Can insert the line really easy behind this canine encapsulates, okay? And doing again right there. Now start making this cut. Making the cut. We stop right there. Now remember, we have some clips inside. Outside we don't have anything except that one, but two corners we have clips, okay? So just careful. Okay, now we're gonna go here. Now, in this case, this kind of clips probably have a chance to break your line, so, or you can try to go behind, so it's gonna be sometimes a little difficult here, but you can make it. Let me just use my bone. And I want to protect the headliner also. Right there. Okay, and now the final cut. This one started coming inside. That's normal because I have the line for the anchor, so that's why. Now remember, with this one we have a gravity stop, so really carefully because maybe it's going to break your line. I'm pretty sure. Let me see, maybe not. Very slow, take your time. There you go. Okay, remember, you're in a hurry. You have to save the glass. See here, the results is a nice and clean pull out. Okay, you see we don't have any kind of damage, as you see, so it's completely in one piece, nothing is cut, because sometimes the people want to use blades, but to me it's faster, but there's more risk to scratch and damage. Some quarters you have to use blades, like a little Altimas or that kind of quarter glasses, yeah, you have to use blades. But this one, you see, it's very nice, so it's no damage. We can reuse it again. This is normal. This is marks right here, but they're gonna be, you know, when you put them back on, it's gonna be like a presser, so it's gonna be nice. Okay, guys, so that's all for me. So I have another pull outs. Let me see what else I have, and see you in the next shot. See you next, guys. This one is 2008 Avalon. I already put the windshield on that one last time, so I didn't put any video. So I'm not covered because I'm gonna work outside, so I'm not gonna be inside. So remember, this one it's really difficult to release this pin right here. Remember, some cars has a little these different designs to hold the panel, because remember the airbags in this area. So this one has like a big solid metal, so it's like a bolt. You have to slide it on this way, but it's really hard to put it back on the place. I don't like to remove that one. So what I do is only open this part and take the plugs, okay? Because that's the best way to me. I don't want to be involved in something else, because it's a little older, so I can damage or break something because about the time the car is older, okay? So I'm doing here is, remember, open this part. There you go. That's all that you have to do. Open this. It's gonna open a little bit like this, not much. You can put it back in. It's like a little solid pin inside here, so you can slide it on this way, but sometimes it's hard to put it back on the place. So I don't want to involve too much time because I'm really busy. So now this one, you see, now I'm gonna use my cut knife. I'm not gonna use core today because the molding is gone, so that's why they're gonna put a new glass. I mean, we use the glass, but we're gonna put a new seal. So this one, all you have to do is bend a little bit, not too much, okay? Really slow. No, I don't recommend to bend this kind of parts because they can unsolder or break. So, but it's a little bit torn on this way, and you can take them up. That's why, because when I use my cut knife, my blade is not gonna catch the terminal, okay? That's why, but not too much. You gotta do it very, very slow. I can see because I got the camera. Let me see if I can catch. So make a pre-cut. Just remember, close to the glass always. Make your turn. The glass is too low, you see? There's a lot of space there. Alright, let's see. There you go. Roster, you damage this area, that's it. Careful with this area. Let me get that, it's too high. Alright, so we clean here. So now remember, when it clean, we just water and alcohol or better clean if you want. But this is the deal. We're gonna clean just today is difficult, guys, with this wind. Remember, just the center of the glass, not the part you already cleaned, okay? Because the glass is dirt, you don't want to contaminate that area. Now, the bonding area cannot be touched, but I'm going to pass a little bit of clean. We already cleaned the bee. We already cleaned the bee here. So the only problem is when I blow with the air blower, you see the paint come up because they probably paint the moldings with the same paint and it's plastic. They don't catch the molding, I mean the paint. So I'm gonna just activate the urethane here and the urethane here. Remember we have some bonding here, so we don't have to primer again because that one is not gonna work. So remember you cannot primer on the urethane, so you have to activate the urethane. So we're gonna use activator. Now you see I'm putting activator on just on the urethane. Those little scratches I have to cover, but I need to first activate this area. This area is here. This area I didn't put activator, it's just cover the scratches the people did before. I'm gonna sit now. It's a little windy today, so just gotta get careful. I'm gonna go this way because probably the wind is hitting on these directions. On my back is not really good today. You're gonna open the trunk a little bit just to have the room on the bottom. Put your hands in this position and you're gonna just turn on like this. In and your corners like there. Now before pushing down, we're gonna just hold it. Okay, right there. Hold it. And hold it. I'm gonna hit one time, okay? See the moldings coming down. That's because even when I'm pushing, I don't have enough, you know, strong. I'm not really strong to just make the molding go, the glass go down. I just gotta hit, and that's all. Make the moldings fit nice. Up a little bit. Push the molding down a little bit just to make them fit. They're gonna cover that one. Only when I use my blower, they peel it off. It's because the plastic don't catch this kind of paint. There you go. Okay, guys, that's all. So today we have two cars. We have a Acura RDX 2010 and 2016 RAV4. Now I'm gonna show you how you're gonna work when you have transferred the glass to the new tail. Okay, this is the different process. We're gonna do is activate the primer. So what I have to do now, I already cleaned the dust because it was really dirt, I mean really dust, and I'm gonna just activate it, you know, on this area. Remember, this is the same like a cleaner and the same time as activators. So at this point I'm going to wait 3 minutes and I have to apply 2 coats or 2 layers of 207 Sika. even if it's 5504 for Dow. Remember, Dow has the system, all the system, the activator, everything is together in one part for 5504 for Dow. So that's why you cannot have any activator like Zika, like the activator prime. So in this case, this one has to be 2 layers, 10 minutes wait. If it's very, very cold, you have to wait more than 15 or 20. But today is nice, it's almost 70s, 75s, so I have a good weather. So I'm gonna use, after 3 minutes, let me just apply my timer. Okay, so I got 3 minutes waiting, and I'm gonna apply my urethane and my primer one, wait 10 minutes, and another one. So it's 2 coats on the pitch wheel, okay? Because there's nothing there, we don't have any bonding, nothing. This one we're gonna use any kind of, I'm gonna use probably my mongoose on this one, but this one, the quarter glass, I don't have too much room on this one. So this is completely small. I can use my Raptor or something, but I'm gonna use another blade. This is what we call is the jammer. So it's very nice. The only you have to do is sharp, because when it's coming it's not really, really sharp. Okay, so we're gonna just pull this one using this. You can use a hammer if you want to hit it, so that's the good thing. It's just pure metal. Back over here, so what we do is just lubricate the area. Remember, very, very careful with this kind of foam. It's really flexible, but just careful. Okay, so I'm gonna insert the blade here at this point and start pushing. There you go. Already open this part. Okay, when you go in, just push up. There you go. Alright, now we're gonna go down here. Just careful with here. It's coming more easy now. Okay, and let's start making the cut. Because I gotta just put some tape. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm gonna insert this back right here. Okay, in this place, and all you're gonna do is just pump, not too much, and I can get my blade out. Now just find the glue here. Okay, now when you have this part area open, just put your tape. If you want to have an accident here. Bit more. You see the blade, when the blade starts to go down, is because you have the room and it's tight. You can just pump. Okay, and now we're gonna go more inside here. So I'm gonna go down here and this right there. So remember, we're gonna go like that. We cut in, really nice, really nice. All right. So we're gonna reach the clip. You see, I have 2 options. I can cut here, I cut the bottom right there, and just save the clip. But sometimes the clips, in this way, this plastic is really soft, so it's not necessary to save the clip, but it's up to you. You want to work a little more, you have to just save the clip. But if you don't want to get extra work, you just break it. In this case, they only have to do careful with the paint. You just make a little hit, and the blade is coming through the clip, and it's already done. And there you go. So we cut already the clip, and I have to just make the cut down. Just pump this one. And okay, so I'm almost on the last part. It's time to take my pump back right here, and you see it's just a single piece right here. You have to do is only make this little kind of and one more little piece. So carefully. There you go. Alright. So as you see, we cut all. This is the clip, the first one we have. So that's what's really hard when I start cutting here, because the blade, when it's sliding, it's gonna cut in this way, and it's gonna stuck with the clips and here. All right. So as you see, we don't have any damage. So it's a clean cut. So you can have one of those blades. It's 3 sides, but I took just the first one because I didn't know it's gonna work. So these body shops helps a lot, and you see it's no scratches on your glass. Okay, there's a tint. As you see, it's no scratches, because sometimes when the people use another kind of blades and it's really thick, when the blade's coming in, it's scratching and making like a chrome marks, but this one doesn't. So it's really nice, it's really flat. Okay, so we got this one already out. So I'm gonna start pulling the glass on this one. I already put 2 coats of activator, I mean a primer and 1 activator. Wait 3 minutes, I wait 20 minutes after the primer is completely dry. So now what I did on this one, remember this is harder because it's not like the other one I did was wet, the glue was wet, because another guy did the wrong job. So this one, you gotta put the wire here, and you're gonna just hook this one. Put your stick plastic because you can scratch the glass, has the defroster. So I'm gonna just hook that one here. Let me if I can get it, because these glasses, I don't see anything. There you go. I'm gonna pull a little bit. Some mosquitoes today. Okay, so you're gonna just pull your line right there, and just put your line. This one is already used many times. Hope it's not gonna break. Right there. And we're gonna use the pliers here. Alright, and now remember, we're gonna put some line. I have to cut the video a couple times because I have some people ask me about it, and also I want a guys give me one of these, so it's gonna help to protect the defroster. So we can start cutting. I go slow here. I'm gonna start probably right here. Right there. Alright, we're gonna go the last cut. let's make this last cut here. Now here the problem I have is the noise, so what I'm doing, I'm gonna sit right here in the middle. The line is normal because I have a more higher, so I'm gonna use my assistant corners on WRD, so they're working together today. So I'm gonna go is right here. I'm gonna touch my hand a little bit because the angle is not good. I have to be more here, but it's not possible. So I'm gonna keep the video here because I just have a couple of minutes before it's dark. So activate the urethane with my primer. So 2 coats of primer and activator in the body. I'm gonna put the urethane and that's it. Okay, so see you tomorrow because it's gonna be dark and I don't have any light over here. Okay guys, see you tomorrow.